Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with the Bloodlines enforcer, Sikoa. Jimmy ambushed Cena with a super kick but was rescued by a masked figure. The mystery man attacked Jimmy before revealing himself as Jey. Jey sent his brother over the barricade with a super kick before being escorted backstage by security. Jey invaded SmackDown this week, and he soon paid for it. Nick Aldis made it clear that he is responsible for what happens on SmackDown, and that stunt from Jey earned him a $10,000 fine. Adam Pearce was there as well, and he tried to advocate for Jey. Adam Pearce suggested that Jimmy catch a fine as well, but Nick Aldis had a different idea. Instead, Nick Aldis kicked both Jey and Adam Pearce from the building. Before Adam Pearce left, he said, "Let the games begin," an obvious reference to War Games. With Survivor Series coming up very soon, it appears that we could have a brand versus brand war on our hands. What's your take on this storyline momentum on WWE SmackDown? The next story is about Drew McIntyre believes WrestleMania being held in the United Kingdom is a real possibility. As many of you know by now, John Cena teased the possibility of WrestleMania coming to the UK during his appearance at the Money in the Bank 2023 pay-per-view event back in June. Speaking during a recent edition of the Good Karma Wrestling podcast, the Scottish Warrior said it would be silly for WWE not to host the show in the UK. He said, "Looking at the way the business has evolved and our business model now, and how many international shows we do, and how successful they are for the company, and the time difference isn't that bad for the UK. I heard that for years, and I complained and I complained and I complained, and then finally we got Clash at the Castle, in 2022. I was like, we're doing a show in Australia, have you seen the time difference there? Don't be silly, we can do a show in the UK." He continued, "Now, the idea of a Mania is very much possible. I know how successful it would be for the company, but I know how amazing it would be for the fans, as well. I know how much fun it would be for everyone around the world to watch, because we know how crazy and fun and wild the UK fans are." The final story is about NXT Halloween Havoc 2023 will be a 2-week event, with Week 1 set for next Tuesday, October 24th, whereas Week 2 will take place on October 31st. WWE has announced all matches for Halloween Havoc. Below is the updated NXT Halloween Havoc match card as of October 17th, Tuesday. Becky Lynch vs Lyra Valkyria, singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. The Family, Tony D'Angelo and Channing, Stacks, Lorenzo vs Chase University, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Gigi Dolan vs Blair Davenport Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal Lights Out match. Roxanne Perez vs Kiana James Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal Devil's Playground match. Carmen Petrovich vs Lola Vice NXT Women's Breakout Tournament semifinal match. Kalani Jordan vs Ariana Grace NXT Women's Breakout Tournament semifinal match. Braun Breaker vs Mr. Stone. Lexis King makes his debut. Ilya Dragunov vs Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. Thanks guys for watching and please subscribe.